What's next? A little reprieve here with a Wednesday home game before you have to head back on the road again.
Yeah, obviously everybody's so excited to get back here to Portland. I think for us national team players, we've been on the road, and you think when you go back in your clubs that you're going to be home and be able to rest for a little bit. It hasn't been the case for us. We've been go, go, go. And fortunately, we've been in good form, and we've had great success on the road. It's not easy traveling to these places, and just the amount of time we spend on the road, it's not easy. But the group stuck together and stayed positive, and we've gotten some good results out of it. And obviously, we're so excited to get back in front of our fans. For me, I think this will only be my third home game of the season, so that's huge. I love playing here. It's just such a great energy, and for our team, I think we want to play our best soccer here in front of our fans, so we're looking forward to playing a great match on Wednesday.
Having done it for a while, how have you got your mind right to where you're back and forth between club and with country, and again, it's in another Olympic year where you know that in a couple more weeks you're off again?
Yeah, I don't think so much it's about your mind at this point. I think it's just about your body and trying to get back as quickly as possible, your legs, with all the travel and with all the minutes that we're playing and change of surface, stuff like that. I think that's the toughest part, is just getting your body right. I think Mark does a great job kind of preparing us and giving us the break that we need, and our training loads have been great so that we feel fresh going into the games, because that's the most important thing.
You guys, a lot of people thought last year there'd be a World Cup bump in terms of attendance, and obviously there was, but it does seem, at least here in Portland, that it's continued. The attendances are even higher this year than they were in previous years. I mean, what are you seeing with kind of where women's soccer is going right now, and how the interest level of how it's kind of growing?
Yeah, it's great. Like you said, these are kind of those bump years, with the 2 World Championships, and I think with Portland, it's just an anomaly in the fact that I think we had 18 here against Seattle, which was just fantastic. I'm looking forward to see how many people come out on Wednesday. We also haven't had a lot of home games, so I think kind of like the fans are itching to see us play at home, which is always kind of that fun feeling that everybody wants us to come home and play. But overall in the NWSL, you just see a level of interest that we haven't seen before, and I think the streams have helped. Having all those matches available, I think is fantastic for all the fans, and we just want to keep growing, keep pushing that, and hopefully we'll get, like you said, another bump here after the Olympics.
You obviously played in the past league as well, and you've seen kind of how women's soccer's grown. Do you see this as more than a bump this time, something that can kind of be sustained even after you guys finish the Olympics this year?
Absolutely. I think we're starting to see that now. We're kind of a mainstay. We're not just these kind of World Championship year bumps. I think there's just a general interest for women's soccer, and something that is, hopefully we continue to keep these fan bases and allow them to grow, that it's not just this cyclical thing, but in terms of numbers and attendance, we'll just keep, as you say, increasing those numbers and interest. And I think it's important for the local communities and fans to be able to go out and support their markets. Obviously Portland, we've got a great base here, but in other teams too, there's fantastic players playing all over the country, and just to have that support of those local communities and clubs, I think if we can continue to have it grow, it's going to be just a fantastic league, not just in terms of the quality, because the quality is there, but in terms of the market as well.
I think some people are a little disappointed to hear that the U.S. national team players would be leaving at the beginning of July. I think some people hoped you'd be around.
Yeah, me too.
Did you guys know that would be happening? How are you feeling about that?
I think it was kind of up in there in terms of that game. I think it's the 1st or 2nd of July. But I also I think it's important to give players a break. I think we've been go, go, go even since the World Cup, And obviously I think it's a bummer for us, because we want to play with our club teams, especially for me here in Portland. It's a joy for me to play here. I love it. So in that way, I'm kind of bummed about it. But obviously our focus has to be on the Olympics and our preparation and making sure we're great for that. And obviously when we come back in with the NWSL, we're going to be ready to rock.